In this video, I'm just going to show you a bit of sound design. Nothing too crazy, just a little bit of stuff that I do. Alright, let's get into it. So, you probably don't even realize, but in a lot of videos that you watch, there's noise or sound that people have added to give you the effect that it's in the video. But generally, all these sounds are added after. You know, like if I was watching a video with the drone just going through the sky, and it was following like a motorbike, and there was motorbike sounds, but a drone doesn't actually record audio, so the motorbike was added in post. And I just thought I'd run through how I do it, or how you may break that down into multiple sound effects into one small clip, just to give your video a bit more feeling or a bit more sound. Anyway, let's get into it. I thought I'd just run you through a few clips, a few drone shots that don't have any audio, but I've added a bit of a background noise to it, just to give it a bit of sound, a bit of depth, and I'll run you through how I did it. Alright, let's jump into it. So clip one, I'm going to put on my cans because I can't hear otherwise. So, if we mute all these tracks, because these are all my audio tracks I've got here. So this is a clip of my mate Hito doing a slide in the car park after a surf. And that's it. So it has no sound. Let's play it one more time. Now, when you watch a clip like that, you expect to hear, you know, wheels rolling on the gravel. He did a slide, so you expect to hear a slide, and then maybe some ambient noise like birds or something like that. So, if we just go track by track, so the first track I added was a bit of an ambient skateboard sound. So it actually doesn't line up very well for this particular clip, but I thought for this particular purpose it's alright. And then once you layer it with a few other sounds, it sort of muffles in there. So that's the first one. So that's a bit of an intro into the slide sort of sound. And then the track 2 here is the actual screechy sound of the slide. Again, that doesn't line up super well, purely because all sounds combined and it works better. And then the final sound that I also added was a bit of an ambient bird sound, like outside. Yeah, so now if we put all those sounds together, this is what we get. We were stoked for him. And then if you add a bit of a background track, so there, adding a few extra sounds to a single clip really adds to that clip itself. I'm sure we've all watched those videos of, you know, the guy with the sound effects. So this goes along to that effect. So obviously, you know, you can take it to the extreme, or you can just do it quite simply. But let's move on to another clip of another drone shot. So it has no, obviously drones don't actually record audio, so let's just break this one down as well. So this clip has actual less audio in it because it doesn't require so much, I don't think. But let's just get rid of all the tracks, and then I'll play the clip. And it has no sound, obviously. It's a nice sunrise at Catherine Hill Bay, up the coast from where I live. Beautiful day, hardly any swell. one of the sounds I added was this one. So this is just some ambient ocean noises, so water moving back and forwards. Obviously it's at the beach, there's audio. You don't necessarily want to record the audio that you are going to get at the beach, because that's often windy and there's other sounds involved. So if you can get sounds of the beach that are controlled, then you can add those to your video. Another one that I like is this one. Now you may notice that is the sound of a helicopter. Now obviously the drone does not make that sound, but do you specifically want people to know that this was shot with a drone, or do you want them to think it was shot with a helicopter? I personally think a helicopter, because they're way cooler, but drones are pretty awesome also. So it just goes down to what you would expect to hear in a clip like this. So you don't have to put a helicopter sound in there. I just thought that was cool, so I did. Now let's play it with all the sounds. And that's it. That is a simple way to add a little bit extra to your videos. Obviously you don't need to do that. It's not a requirement. I'm going to take these off. Obviously that's not something you have to do. You can, make your own videos. There's no rules to this stuff. You can make it up as you like. I think it's pretty handy sometimes. You can take it as far or as little as you want, and yeah, that's it. So have fun with it. If you need any help, hit me up. I'm here to help. All right, see ya.